Every business has a story. The problem is most business leaders have trouble telling their story in such a way that it's interesting, that it's entertaining, that people remember it or hopefully repeat it. Before StoryBrand ever existed, I was already an author. However, I also had a conference, and it was a conference business. It's how I made my money. It's how I paid my rent. And every conference that I hosted was half full. And no matter what I tried, I could not figure out why people were not buying tickets to my conference. I just couldn't understand it. They were enjoying my ideas, but they were not taking the next step and coming to the conference. The problem was not my content, it was something else, and I could not figure out what it was. That is, of course, when I realized I had a problem. I knew I needed to learn to clarify my message. So I took all the storytelling structures that I'd learned, and I created a simple framework to help me clarify my own conference business message. And that framework became the foundation of what would later be called StoryBrand. And once my message became clear, ticket sales actually increased. In fact, we filled up that 700-room theater with a waiting list of about 200. Then we went to a theater in San Diego, sold that out. Then a theater in Chicago, sold that out. And all I did was use my clarified message on my website, in my lead generators, in my emails. I made the story about you, not about me. You need a formula to tell your company story. The best way to learn everything I know is to go to weeklysoundbite.com.